Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 32 of CSTGIA 2026, from autonomous trust ecosystems to verifiable digital trust. When machines act at machine speed, trust needs proof. Last week, CSTGIA explored autonomous trust ecosystems and argued that trust is increasingly autonomous environments, which must become continuous, measurable, observable, machine readable, and enforceable. Week 32 goes that much deeper because saying an autonomous ecosystem is trustworthy is not enough. We need to be able to prove it. This is rapidly becoming one of the defining cybersecurity questions of the agentic AI era. NIST 2026 analysis of AI agent security found broad agreement among respondents that AI agents introduce novel security threats and that existing cybersecurity practices will require adaptation, perhaps significantly. NIST has also launched an AI agent standards initiative focused on enabling agents to operate securely and interoperably, including research into agent authentication and identity infrastructure. So welcome to the era of non-human identity. Traditional cybersecurity was built largely around a familiar model: human to identity to permissions on a system where they can take action. But agentic ecosystems introduce another component, and that's human interacts with the agent, which may interact with another agent, which may interact with an API, and then a model, and then the data, which belongs to a system, and then they take action. So the question becomes, who actually did what? And that question becomes surprisingly difficult to answer. An autonomous agent may receive authority from a person, or invoke another service, or delegate work to another agent, or access multiple systems, synthesizing data across multiple to make a fabric, make a decision, and then initiate an action. And all this, and this can happen within seconds. So NIST's work on agent identity and authorization specifically highlights identification, authorization, auditing, non-repudiation, delegated authority, and prompt injection risks as areas requiring attention. Cybersecurity, therefore, needs another evolution from trust to verifiable trust. So there's 5 moves we're going to discuss today that help us move towards verifiable digital trust. Number 1, give every agent an identity. We authenticate people. Increasingly, we must authenticate agents, models, services, devices, APIs, and delegated authorities. Therefore, no invisible actors allowed. Number 2, make authority explicit. An agent should not merely have access. We must define, given least privilege, what may it do, for whom, with what data, for how long, and under what conditions. Number 3, we need to preserve the chain of evidence or accountability. Every consequential autonomous action should be traceable, i.e. auditable. The human authority interacting with the agent that delegated to the data, to the decisioning, to the action, and to the outcomes. If the chain disappears, accountability disappears with it. Number 4, we need to move from logs to evidence. Logs tell us something happened, therefore a lagging indicator, but future assurance must increasingly demonstrate why it happened, under whose authority, within which policy boundaries, using which information, and whether controls function as intended. So number 5, that means we need to build a bigger digital kill switch. Autonomy without reversibility enhances fragility. So organizations need mechanisms to constrain, suspend, revoke, isolate, override, and recover from autonomous behavior that leaves its authorized boundaries. So our week 32 cyber challenge to everyone is to pick one AI agent or AI enabled automated workflow. Ask, does it have a unique identity? Can we prove who authorized it? Can we see every system it can reach? Can it delegate authority? Can we reconstruct its action? Can we revoke its authority immediately? If you cannot answer these questions, you may have automation, but not necessarily verifiable trust across the ecosystem. So our closing thought is identity tells us who, authorization tells us what they may do, governance tells us where the boundaries are, assurance tells us whether the system performs as intended, but verifiable trust does something more. It turns confidence into evidence. In the agentic era, the most trusted digital ecosystems will not ask us simply to believe they are secure. They will be capable of proving it continuously. Again, this is Dr. Rhonda Farrell, the founder of CSTGIA, wrapping up week 32 from autonomous trust ecosystems to verifiable digital trust. When machines act at machine speed, trust needs proof.